Packaging repurpose. I made some electronic field gear from Pocketpaks. Show you how I did it. This is one of my first packaging repurpose projects that I did in the past. I used Mint's breath freshener Pocketpaks to make six communicators for my g.i. joes. I'm going to repurpose these into 6 different field equipment for my g.i. joes. The first step was to get rid of the old graphics on these and print out some of my tablet graphics. I realized that if you tilt the packet lid over, you can set these up, which opened up a whole new ideas for me on how these could be used. This one I just glued in some graphics from my tablet tutorial and some big foam buttons. This one has a walkie-talkie or a communicator microphone on it. And this set makes a perfect portable communication array. Each one of these can have a different purpose. For the communicator one, I used the cord off of one of my old walkie-talkies, and I'm going to use the framed tablet from a previous build. I glued everything in place, and I used a popsicle stick and a small graphic for the handheld mic. For this one, I wanted to create a device that holds 3 sensors. These sensors can be placed on metal because they're magnetic back. And the base station itself could be used to record what the sensors pick up. It's the magic of this, it could be whatever I want. For this one, I started with 3 popsicle sticks, cut them down to size, and then colored them with my Sharpie marker. I like how everything fits inside this small field equipment. And even when it's tilted up, they stay in place. For this one, I used the graphics from the small electronics build. What I liked about this one is that the keyboard is kind of on the slant, which gives it a nice effect. This is probably my favorite one, and that was actually the first one I started on. This holds several devices. This one is a cordless field phone. I like the thin profile of this. It looks really cool. This other device is like a handheld wand. I figured that this would be a device similar to the tricorder in like Star Trek, that you could use it to measure environments or Who knows? Whatever you want. And the beauty about this is you could have the sensor wand in one hand and the field phone in the other hand and communicate with another person that's sitting at the base station. I like the way this one turned out. For this one, I cut everything and fit it in place to see how well it was going to work. I used a coffee stir stick for the field phone and a skinny stick for the wand. The main part of it, the tablet, was a tongue depressor. They started looking nice after I colored them black. I like how everything fits into place in this one. And when you're done, everything fits in the thing and the lid closes and you're good to go. My Brass Eagle Adventure Team logo's on back. This is the last one. This one holds 2 little spiked sensors. This one I started with a tongue depressor cut to size. I found some round sticks that would fit next to it. The small sticks are round dowels and they fit nicely next to the tongue depressor that's in the Pocketpak. After coloring and gluing everything, it really looks nice. And the spikes stay in place when the device is standing. Figured with this one that these spikes could be as sensors. Then you poke them into the ground and this base station would pick up the sensors, or maybe they could be a proximity. Who knows? It could be anything I want. I used some metallic paper on the top of these little spikes. And when they're done, it's fit into place and you're ready to go. All 6 devices. I found that they fit really nicely into this small plastic case. I find these in the stationery sections in stores for about $1. I liked how these turned out, and I think they're better than just having all 6 the same device. And they're ready to go on a moment's notice. Want to try to do something like this yourself? Listerine makes these small Pocketpaks, and there's 3 in each pack. I have something similar to them, and I found that if you take the tray out, turn it around, the lid acts as a stand. Then when you're done, flip the tray over, snap it together, and you're good to go. There's a link in the description box for my downloads. Feel free to use any of them on one of these. I like to see what you guys could come up with. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click that like button. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. For my graphics, check that description box. I'd like to see what you guys can do. Thanks again, see you in the next one.